Hi folks, welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is the video on this channel, if you're new, that always discusses what you had to say and I show how you said it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So let's take a look at it. I got a clip, and sometimes I tell you what, the simplest clips catch my eye. Here we go. And a shout out goes to Tim Grabowski, and Tim says this is one of the most important off seasons for the Sabres. I think you meant in our history, Tim. That's why I took this. So I'm on the table with that. I am 100% with Tim on that one. This is absolutely, and I've said it in other videos, guys, this is absolutely a key summer. A key summer. We're going to look back. If we win a Stanley Cup in 5 years, we're going to look back to this exact summer, guys. This one. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I just guarantee it. Because if we don't address certain things, you guys know I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If we don't address it, I'm going to be the first channel to expose it. I'm not going to pretend it's okay. I'm not going to, I'm not of the thinking, like some of the fans, the younger fans especially today, are of the thinking transition, goal scoring, speed. That's all they think about, these kids today. They don't understand, some of them, that you need the whole package to win a Stanley Cup. Colorado proved it this year, okay? Colorado, what was my knock on them for years, guys? I said for years, and before I started my channel, right when I started my channel, not a good way to start a channel. I have the Sabres dead last overall. I needed to lose a ton of weight. I got out of shape from waiting for my surgery. And then I go after the Colorado Avalanche as one of my targets as chokers last year before they choked, because I thought they would. And this year, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure they would do the same thing to us again. And not anything but. I started noticing in the playoffs, the Avalanche were throwing 40 hits a game. They weren't just getting 40 shots, they were getting 40 hits. And I'll tell you what, that's why they won the Cup, and that's why they won it with ease. If you go look at their past years, you're going to see. Yes, there was some games they hit, but there was many games they didn't. Not this year. This year, they were pissed off and angry, guys. That was a pissed off, angry squad that Tampa Bay ran into. They were, that's usually what happens. A team chokes only so much and they're so angry, it's not happening no more. So this is what I don't want to see happen to us, okay, for years. I don't want to not address this for years, because then we're wasting years of cap space and all sorts of things. We've got to address the sandpaper on the team. And I think, Tim, it's safe to say that's the one area we just haven't really done that. Not yet, There is some sandpaper there, I get it. But I don't want to go with I want forwards that hit. I want forwards that are going to come on this team and cause damage. And when I look at our roster, guys, it bothers me, but it's, I'm not the GM. I don't have any say in these kind of things. If it was me, okay, if it was me, I would have went after the Islanders while they're trying to open up cap space, especially when they're trying to get Gaudreau. I would have been on the phone with them trying to get out Clutterbuck, guys like that. Get them for a few years on Buffalo. It wouldn't hurt. They're already under contract for 2 more years, these guys, right? Him and Matt Martin. I mean, Matt Martin's the best guy in the last 10 years in this league in hits. I mean, it would have made sense for me to get guys like that on this team, big physical guys. We don't have anybody to protect our stars. What kind of free agents are going to want to come to this team, even if we're winning, if we can't protect them? Tell me. Yeah, most guys are going to look and say, yeah, I'd love to go there with all these guys, but you don't have anybody, you have no policemen on your team. And you don't need goons. You need policemen, though. You do. You need guys out there that are going to, if you're going to take a run at one of our guys, you're going to pay it in the third period. We're coming back. We're not going to let it go. We're going to see you. Yes, it's the intermission. We'll see you in 15 minutes. This isn't over. And you got to take stands like that, guys. You have to take stands like that in the league. You do. To become a champion, you do. My knock on the Leafs forever has been they're not physical enough. And then they went and got Foligno thinking that was enough. No, 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 no. No, you've got to get, if Toronto, you know what? If Toronto really wanted to make their mark, they would have went and got like some physical players before, some big physical guys to protect their stars, to make them not only hard to play against, but hard to play against physically. Toronto's hard to play against, yes. Physically, not really. Not that bad. I mean, we can play them physically. That doesn't say a lot for them. We're the worst physical team in the entire league. And I don't see an improvement there yet. I see an improvement in the squad, I do. But I hope some of you are wrong that's saying you don't think Adams is even looking at this. I hope you're wrong. I do. Because what a disappointment that would be that such a smart GM doesn't fix the glaring obvious. You know what I mean? Fix everything but doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. So I think, yes, this offseason absolutely is key. If we're finished, and he made the right decisions, I think, with our defense, our goalie. The more I look at it, keeping the drafts, he's doing things right. He is. This has just got to be an issue we have to fix. This is just an issue we got to fix, and we can't fix it internally only, We can to a degree, but we need some guys on this team, come on, that throw their weight around. We need some. And this worries me, guys. It just does. It does. Because I feel like everything we're doing isn't for a lost cause, but it's going to be bittersweet if we're dead last in hitting again next year. And yes, we're going to be getting beat on and picked on and all that stuff again. No, I don't want to go through that again. Sabres have potential now. They have talent now. We're coming into contracts the next 2 seasons. We cannot mess around with that by not addressing a protection factor on this team. We need to get some sort of protection, guys. It just can't be like Alex Tuck, the power forward. I mean, it can't just be that. You've got to have some guys on there that are bruisers. You do need some. Dahlin's getting mean, guys. Okay? Dahlin is getting mean. He's going to be a guy that hits a lot. I'm pretty sure Dahlin's going to get meaner, and it's part of him. Because the thing is, you heard Adam say that, and Granato, that these guys, they just tell him, be yourself. Well, that was part of his thing when we got him in the draft, was he has a mean streak. Let him bring it out. I'm all for it. I think with our defensemen, I'm not really going to worry. I think that we might have to get a guy, though, like a Gudis. You got to get one psycho in your blue liners, and you need 2 psychos in your forwards. I'm hoping that we go that route, guys. I really am. I just this offseason is key. So far, like Tim said here. I want to word it right again, Tim. Sorry, I forgot exactly what you said. This is one of the most important off seasons for the Sabres. He did say seasons. He didn't say, So, yes, absolutely. We can get that written in stone forever, guys, if we go all the way with this and address the physical aspect that is still missing on this team. But I'm still excited with the changes. Don't get me wrong. The summer's early, guys. It's early. There's a lot of time left. There is. There's time to make trades and all sorts of things. There is. But will we? Or are we going to just say, okay, that's it, we're done? Because I'll tell you what, if we go into the next season with these forwards, I'm going to be very concerned that every single night I'm going to see us get out hit, out pummeled. Maybe our goaltending will be a lot better next year. I think we're going to score more next year, for sure. We're going to score more, but as you run into teams along the way, and they know they can bully you a bit, they take advantage of these things. And this worries me. This does worry me, as you know, guys. How many videos have I made on this? I talk about it all the time. One of the most important off seasons, though. A guy like Kadri, guys, and I know we're probably never going to get him, would help. Oh my goodness, a guy like that. We need a guy like that in the lineup. At least one. I prefer 2. But if we could get a guy like Kadri, There's some sandpaper right there. A guy that's not scared to go in the corners, not scared to go in front of the net, not scared to bug the goalie, not scared to do anything physical. He's not scared of any of that. It doesn't bug him. So if we can go that route with a guy like that, but, you know, of course, less expensive. So I would target the Islanders, guys. I'm going to leave it out there again. Tim, let's get on the phone and call Lou and put an offer out for Clutterbuck and Matt Martin tonight. My goodness. That would make my summer. And if we could just, if we could do that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to go on and on and on about this, but my goodness, if we could go and get a hold of Lou and say, listen, you know, we're going to give you a second rounder and a third rounder for these two guys and have these guys come in. Yeah, I would go that aggressive. I go a second and a third to get that physical thing resolved for next year. It's that important to me, you know, God. All right, folks, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.